Some people might not believe it, but in my life at least, the power of prayer has been one of the an amazing thing. I pray every night to God about different things in my life and different struggles that are going on in my family and around me. So I've seen the power of prayer work in many different ways in my life. I've talked about my Aunt Shell, who survived 10 years with cancer, and they gave her 6 months to live, through everybody praying for her. I've talked about my Uncle Paul in the past, about how he was basically on his deathbed, and everybody said prayers for him, and he's now healthy and living a good life still. The power of prayer is something incredible, and I thank God every day that we can talk to Him and get our what's on our mind out and what's on our hearts out.
Yeah.
How about you, Freddie? What about?
Yeah, prayer is pretty unbelievable. We talked about this earlier, and a couple weeks ago around Thanksgiving time, my mom wasn't doing too hot, and I hardly ever post stuff about my mom or my family, because my mom's in pain every day. And if I post it on Facebook every day, hey, can you please pray for my mom? It's like, so when I post something like that, it is very important to me in my life. It was difficult for me. So, it was about 2 weeks ago, I posted on Facebook, please pray for my mom, or prayers for my mom, or something. And it meant so much to me. There was an influx of you and family and friends. So many people sent me text messages and called me, and messages on Facebook, just thoughts and prayers. And, it was huge. It made a huge impact on my life, and it made a huge impact on me understanding the power of prayer, because in that moment, I'll never forget, it was about 11:15 a.m. on a Sunday. I had been to church that morning. I went to go visit my mom. My mom was in the hospital. She was asleep. She finally woke up. I needed to leave because I was going to be doing Breaking Down the Walls in Carmel, which is about a 3-hour drive from where I was at in Sacramento. So I was in the parking lot. I didn't really know what to do because I was leaving my mom, who was in the hospital, not doing very well, struggling with possible pulmonary embolism, struggling with possible cancer issues that we didn't know what was going on. And so I was sitting in the car thinking, I need to go do this. This is powerful stuff. I need to go to Carmel High School, but I need some support. And so many friends, you, everybody, so many people supported, and I could just sense and feel the prayers. And the power of prayer is phenomenal. From people like yourself, prayer is so important. And Alex and I, you can kind of tell from our videos, we're not like, preachy, crazy, weirdo, religious people. We really just try to give off a message of
How we see God in our lives and how we use prayer in our lives.
Yeah, and that's, Alex articulates that perfectly, in terms of how we see God and how it's in our lives, and just try to give real examples. And hopefully the idea here is
that you can relate to it.
Yeah, that you could relate. Maybe you're struggling. Maybe you're like, is there really a God? Maybe you're in a place in your life right now where you're like, why is all this stuff happening to me? And is prayer real? And what's the validity and all that, and just doubt and questions and fear and scared. That's why we're here, is to be able to explain to you that it's truly important. And I'm the first one to admit, I'm trying to make a goal, a resolution for 2017, that I want to pray every night. I try to do it almost every night. I go about 3 to 4 nights a week, and then I miss a couple, and you're out with friends, you get home late, and you fall asleep, and you're tired. But I want to make it a habitual habit to pray every night. And I really do. Because when we pray, it is intentional, and it keeps your mind focused around what's truly important. because whenever you pray, I'm not sure what you pray about, but whenever you pray, whenever I pray, what we're praying about is the thoughts that come into our mind that we want to help other people with and what we really care about. So praying, not only does it help and guide and give hope, but it also helps you focus on where you are in your life.
So we are going to pray for you guys to comment on this video. And we hope that you pray and that you keep talking to God. And like Freddie said, verbalize your intentions of what you want to do in life.
Prayers to you, honestly and sincerely. And thank you again from the bottom of my heart. I mean, that message from prayers from family and friends truly meant a lot. And the pouring of support and thoughts and prayers from the bottom of my heart, you have no idea how much I needed that in that moment. And we don't know, Alex and I and yourself, we don't know how much somebody in your life may need prayers. So we would encourage you, maybe you know somebody that needs prayers in your life. I would encourage you, Alex would encourage you to pray for those people in your life that you feel really need those prayers. Thank you very much, and have a very peaceful day.